Okay, I believe I'm live. Well, if I am, hey everyone, Ethan here. I decided that I really like Minecraft and I really like Pokemon. And in the past, I've quite enjoyed creating pixel art in Minecraft. So I decided, why don't I try to recreate all the yellow sprites in Minecraft and see how that goes? See how far I can get, I guess. Obviously I don't plan on doing it all at once, but I think that this could be a fun project that I do every so often. I'm also gonna turn down the music just a little bit and see how that goes. So I'm gonna get into the world here. I already set up how I want to do this, as you'll see in just a moment here. So what you see here, this isn't all of it. It stretches quite far once the world loads. I've created frames for every single Gen 1 Pokemon, all the way from Bulbasaur to Mew all the way over there. And I'm just gonna go one by one. As of right now, I'm going to go in order. I don't know if that's the way I'm gonna do it throughout the entire thing. Maybe at some point I'll get bored and just want to jump around. But at least as of right now, I'm gonna start from the beginning and go from there. So actually, let me do this. Put that up on the screen so that you can tell what Pokemon I'm on. So I pretty much think without further ado, I may as well get started. So we're starting with Bulbasaur, obviously, since it's the first Pokemon. And I'm using the colored versions of the yellow sprites, so they're not just like black and white. Oops. And so Bulbasaur has like, I think every Gen 1 colored sprite has like 4 colors to them. So I haven't exactly thought like what I'm going to use, but I feel like 2 constants are going to be black and white concrete for like borders and like their eyes and stuff. And then Bulbasaur also has like 2 greens. So typically in these I'm going to stick to using either concrete, wool, or terracotta. I don't think I'm going to use concrete powder. And see how that goes. Like I said, I don't exactly know what I want to use for this, but that's what I'm gonna determine right now. I think looking at the sprite, there's like a very lime green, like almost pale, so that's probably like this. And then the other one's like a decent bit darker. I might go lime terracotta. And see how that goes. I'm also, really quick, I just want to change something. I just want to add Pokemon to my title because so people actually know that this is Pokemon. Okay, it should hopefully be good now. Okay, so these are the 4 colors I'm going to use. Hopefully it looks good. See how that goes. I'm also going to try to, I guess, make sure that it's centered in the best way that I can. Also going to separate these and just kind of like organize them. So real quick, I'm just going to look at my program where I'm looking at the sprite. Okay, so I gotta go 13 blocks in. on the fourth one up, I place black, and that's where we're gonna start. Okay. So, I've actually been wanting to do this for quite a while now, but, and I kind of like ran with the idea in my head. I just realized I gotta pop my chat back out because I accidentally got rid of it. Did I delete my chat on accident? I may have accidentally deleted my chat window. Okay, no, I found it. We're good. I did slightly mess up my orientation while doing that, but okay. We're just about good. Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay. So I have some Pokemon music playing in the background, because I figured it'd be just some nice ambience. I generally want these streams to be kind of laid back, relaxed. I don't think there's going to be a lot of like narrating in terms of the process, because I mean it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm looking at the image and then determining, you know, like I guess assigning a color and going from there. I don't really have a method to this yet. I probably will develop one over time as to how I do this, but yeah. I'm also not exactly sure how many of these I'm going to do in a stream. It kind of just depends on how long each individual one takes and how long I want to stream for. So yeah. I technically don't have any mods installed. I do have Optifine and shaders, but my shaders are not on right now, as I actually feel like it will not make this look very good, but I don't even have that for this. I have it for a multiplayer server. So tomorrow is Pokemon Day, which is quite a big day of the year, because we are seemingly going to be getting news on Pokemon Legends ZA, which I've been eagerly anticipating. Especially since I was a huge fan of Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Arceus. So I really hope the game is at least similar to it in terms of gameplay. But I guess we'll just have to see. Yeah, okay, this whole thing's filled with the dark green. Okay. Kind of looks like a mess right now, but it'll come together. I think I'm gonna go back to the border right now. Honestly, I haven't done pixel art like this in quite a long time. Like, I think it's been a number of years. But okay, just making sure I can see my chat. It's been a number of years, but honestly, it feels, I don't want to say like I never left, like I never stopped doing it, but it feels very natural, I guess. Like I started doing it again, and I immediately kind of like remembered. So, all of these frames, every single one is, like the inside area, not counting the borders, is 56 by 56, which is, the size of every yellow front sprite. So, some Pokemon are bigger than others, but the image size is always the same. It's just that, you know, some Pokemon take up less room than others. Yeah. Also, I have it set to nighttime, because I feel like that looks better for the frames personally. I guess we'll kind of see how that is going to look for the Pokemon themselves. And if it ends up not looking very good, then I'll probably change it today, but we'll play that by ear. And then I think there's 5 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I planned this out like quite, I don't want to say meticulously, because I don't know, it's a weird way of putting it, but with the borders, I made sure to keep them all consistent per the types. And I believe I've made it so that every type looks distinct. At the same time, a small distinction is that specifically for this, I think it only matters for a handful of Pokemon, but since I'm recreating the Gen 1 sprites, I'm acting as if they have their Gen 1 typing, which for the most part doesn't affect most Pokemon, but there are some Pokemon, I think there's a green one there, yeah. It doesn't affect most Pokemon, but there are some Pokemon like Magnemite, or later on when Fairy was introduced, like with Jigglypuff or like Clefairy, and those evolution lines, they gain the Fairy typing, but I'm not doing that because I think it'd be cool, like way down the line, you know, I kept going through the generations and added their types as it went on. Although, funnily enough, theoretically this project would end at the end of Gen 5, since after that they switched to the 3D models. 4, 5 or 6? That's 6, I think. Because that should be... Yeah, okay. I see. That goes across. That stops short of that. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, going back to the Pokemon Day thing though, I'm quite excited about it. I've been eagerly anticipating it. I'm probably going to wake up early for it because it is like at 6 a.m. my time. What am I looking at here? Okay, I think this goes all the way around. But yeah, I'm not really like, I don't really care about any of the news that like isn't mainline Pokemon related. I guess I do care about like TCG Pocket news. But even so, there were the leaks that just happened, so I kind of know what to expect already. Did I finish? I think I finished the border. This goes all the way up and around. Yeah, okay. Is this the border? Yeah, okay, this is the border. Yeah, look how small he is compared to the rest of the frame. But that's just like how he is. He's small. Am I done with all the... Okay, no, I'm not done with all the black parts, but... Okay. Got 2 there. Just like that. I want to clean up all of the black parts first before I start filling stuff in. I hope this darker green looks good. I'm a little nervous about it, but I think it'll be fine. I mean, something that I do that I think I'll have to just get used to again is the fact that you have to kind of take your own liberties when it comes to some of this. And that just kind of believe that it'll come together. So we'll see how it turns out. I think there's 2 green there. Yeah, there's some green on the outside that kind of throws me for a loop. I got that. I got that. I think for the most part I'm done with black wool. Or I keep wanting to say wool, but it's not wool. It's 2 lime. Anything? That's empty. That's all good. There's 3 white right here. 2 white right there. This is part of his eye. And then that's his nose. I don't know, like, I think that's just like shine. I got his teeth. Like, his mouth is technically done, which is funny. Because it doesn't really look like that. Okay. Yeah, but besides TCG Pocket or Mainline, like, it's just like kind of whatever to me. I don't really play Go anymore. I haven't played Go in a long time, and I don't play, what are the other ones they have? Pokemon Unite, I don't play that. I don't play Sleep. What else is there? There's like Cafe Mix, I don't even really know what that is, but I don't play it. So, I guess that's the only effect it has on me, is that I know that it exists. 1, 2. And right here. We got some green by the feet. Oops. Or by the claws, I should say. There's a lot there. Is this all? Yeah, okay, this is all just like light green. I think I could just fill this in. It's already coming together quite well. Yeah, I'm starting to see it. Just gotta make sure I don't miss any of the dark green, but I don't believe I am. What is this? Gotta find where I am. This is light green. I think I'm technically using 2 limes, even though this, like, the terracotta always looks dark. But this is gonna look interesting. Well, hopefully in a good way. Okay, there's more dark green up here that I haven't gotten. There's all this by the eye. This goes down here like that. Then there's that right there. And then that's all filled in with lime. Well, they're both lime, but that's all filled in with the concrete. 3. And we got a little weird thing right here. Looks like a little spot on his head. Oh, I just realized I haven't done any of this eye at all. That should be that, right? No, that's not right. Let me see here. That's one below that. That goes 2 up. Okay, that only goes till there. Right? Is that correct? Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm bound to make mistakes here. I've done it so many times before when making this pixel art, and it can be frustrating, especially when it happens early on and you don't notice it, but this is part of the process. I actually did stream something like this years ago, and I quite enjoyed it, so I think that's probably a contributing factor as to why I wanted to do something like this again. Also, something I want to mention is that I'm still very much working on my next video. I'm not going to say what it's on or anything, but I am working on it, and it will it'll be done at some point. I don't know exactly when, but that's all I really have to say on that. honestly think that I'm almost done here with Bulbasaur at least. Where am I? I'm all the way up here. Okay, we got some lime green up here. I'm just gonna call the later one lime green, so please don't correct me. Also, I decided to stream on YouTube because something that I'm not a huge fan of when it comes to Twitch is that I don't like how your VODs go away after like a short while. So I figured like I would like it if I had an archive of this. And I figured, well, I do have a YouTube channel. I may as well use it. I've never actually streamed on YouTube before, but it was simple enough. I mean, I know that streaming on Twitch, especially on like through like a console like Xbox, is just as easy as hitting like 2 buttons, but the process for this was very simple. I think we're just filling in the lime now. I'm right there, and that's sweet. I got lost for a second. Actually, I think there's some more dark green here. Yeah, there is actually. 1, 2, 3, and okay, that's good now. Hopefully, I don't miss anything like that. Like that's why like I typically try to go from like the detailing ones first. Where is this? I'm looking at. Okay, this is lime. Oops. That it? Did I fill everything in? I believe this to be done. Let's take a look. This is Gen 1 Bulbasaur. I was a bit nervous about it, but I think that it looks really good. It's very close to the bottom. But that, like, I think it looks pretty good. Honestly, I didn't expect to get done with the first one so quickly. I kind of expected there to be a lot more issues surrounding it. But with that said, though, I'm only 20 minutes in. I'm fully good to do another one. So please just give me a moment. And I am going to switch us over to the next one, which is Ivysaur. And okay, Ivysaur is actually going to be very easy to start with when it comes to placing, because it, for some reason, I noticed this specifically with Ivysaur, it's like so close to the bottom right of the image, so that won't be hard to pinpoint. I'm gonna use the same colors since it has the exact same color scheme as Bulbasaur. And yeah, also, let's just see, is it time set? I think it's time set. Let's see. Maybe it is. Am I dumb? Okay, it's time space set, that's why. I'm silly. Okay, yeah. It definitely does change the color of the glass a bit, and it makes some of it even like dark. But it's like, I guess just a better way to like see this. But I am gonna set it back to night. Okay, so let's start with Ivysaur. Ivysaur should be, it's so easy to start that it starts pretty much in the bottom left corner. How many is this? 3? Yeah, 3. So I'm actually very happy to be starting at the beginning because I forgot to turn the grid on. Like, why can't I tell what's going on? Did that do it? Oh, I opened the wrong file. That's funny. I opened the one that I used for the images, which is bigger. So I'm like, I couldn't understand why I couldn't see the pixels. Okay, that is so much better. Okay. Make sure. Okay, no, nobody's chatted. That's okay though. Because you know what? Maybe someday someone will watch this VOD and find enjoyment in it. And that's what I'm hoping for. Even if it's just one person. Is that 5? That is 5. Okay. Oops, that's the one. It probably won't be hard to notice that I'm not exactly efficient playing Minecraft on with a mouse and keyboard because I'm just not that much of a PC gamer. I'm definitely way more console and controller oriented. So you'll definitely see me make a lot of mistakes or have to do a lot of corrections just based on that. Wait, where am I? Okay, that's right there. Did I mess up or am I okay? This is 5 right here. Get the middle. Oh, okay, there's something right here. Oh, okay, that's right here. And this goes to 1 extra, which is right there. That, and it says there's 2 here, so does that mean that's not there? Hold on. We'll come back to that part. This, okay, that should be like that. Because that goes right down to the white, yeah. Place just a couple white blocks to kind of get a little bit of different visuals. Okay. So this part in here is all, this part in here is not right. Because that's supposed to be 4 right there. So I think we have the first mistake on our hands. Let me see. So this is 6, 1. We got this green. And then this is supposed to be 5. Or is it? No, this is supposed to be 6. That's the issue. That is the issue. Okay, that's fine though. Right, because this is... Yeah, because that's 5. Okay. That's okay. We'll just get rid of, like, basically this stuff right here. But I'm glad that I spotted it out early enough. Okay. So then that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, okay, we'll recover from this in no time. Yeah, but I happen to really like the Bulbasaur line. Venusaur is one of, if not my favorite Pokemon. So, I'm always happy to start at the beginning of Gen 1. Okay, let's see if this is actually right this time. This should be 4. And then 1, 2, 3. And that should connect to there. Perfect. Okay, yeah, we are on the right track now. Okay. So yeah, I think one of my main inspirations for this was I really like the Gen 2 sprites, specifically how like colorful they are and stuff. So like I'm like, man, I really want to do that. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's like it feels kind of weird like just doing Gen 2. So I'm like, well, why don't I make a super long-winded project that the odds of me actually finishing are not great, and why don't I try to do every gen of pixel art, which is quite the gargantuan task, honestly, considering that just for the first and quickest generation, that's, you know, 151 sprites, and the way I would do it is that I would do every single Pokemon in every generation, so I wouldn't, like, starting with Gen 2, I wouldn't only do Gen 2 Pokemon. I would do every Pokemon starting from the Bulbasaur line. So that means with each subsequent generation, I would have more and more to do, but I don't really have a problem with that. Obviously, like, I would be most excited to get to Gen 2, but beyond that, like, I don't know. It's just like, I enjoy the process of doing this, so that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully once we get to Venusaur, like, the sprites will start to break out of the lower half of the typing. Which, by the way, I mean, if it's not obvious already, I have the primary typing on top and secondary on the bottom. So grass, poison. Yeah, I think the Ivysaur one specifically is going to look weird just because of where it's oriented on the sprite sheet. But this is how it is, so I'm gonna do it. I'm not trying to fix these by any means, I'm just simply doing it. That goes up there. This has a lot more black in it. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised at it. It's a bigger Pokemon, it has more details and stuff like that. Plus, this one, Bulbasaur's is from the front, where this one is very much from the side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 here? Yeah. Okay. I think we're... That's so funny. I was just about to say that I think we're almost at the top of this thing, but we're not. We're actually just about to get to the plant part. So Ivysaur's quite a bit bigger. I'm going to switch over to the other side, though, just because I like keeping the variety up. And it looks like, as of right now, we're clear of any major mistakes right now. Fingers crossed, obviously. Okay. Also, I wanted to check something really quick. Did I? Okay. I actually want to turn this down to 16 chunks just because I don't need it up so high right now. Because it's not like I'm doing any grand reveals anymore or anything. And even so, the one that I did, I wasn't even able to show the whole thing, so it's not like I needed a couple extra chunks. Okay. That looks good. There's a couple white blocks in here. Okay, we got some detail around. This is the right eye of Ivysaur. Or I guess it's technically it's left. There. Okay. Here's the nose part. Should be 4 wide. I'm just trying to get all this detail sorted out sooner rather than later, because when I go filling stuff in, I think there's a decent chance that I could possibly forget some spaces, like I almost did with Bulbasaur. Right there. This is its other eye, and I guess this is like the eyebrow. I never really thought of Ivysaur having eyebrows before this, but I guess that makes sense. That's perpendicular with that. And there's like a bunch up there, and then... Okay, I think I'm mostly good with the outline detail, although there is over here. This goes up to right before this. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And now we have a more dark green detail. Yeah, okay. That's just completely filled in. So before I started doing this, one of my big decisions was, do I do this on Java or Bedrock? You could probably tell what my choice ended up being. But the main factors for me were something that was at least pushing me towards Bedrock was the fact that the way you place blocks, if you want to place multiple in like a line or whatever, Bedrock does it very intuitively where it kind of like knows that you want to, so it like kind of lets you, it places the block as long as you're pressing the button like regardless. Like if you start like doing it in a line, like you start going like this and like holding the button, it'll like just kind of do it for you. Whereas Java does not do that. But yeah, so that was one of the main things towards Bedrock. But I ended up going with Java because it, I don't know, it feels like it runs smoother. I can kind of play around with like commands easier and stuff like that. 3 up here. Okay. Where am I? I think that goes like that. Okay. So now we're finally getting to the point where we're about to be starting on the bulb. You can kind of see it. Yeah. Okay. There's like a spot, is it right here? Yeah, there's a spot right here that's green. I think everything else from there is just like black. Is this all black too? This is all black too. Yeah. Yeah, okay, and that's all green. Okay. I'm actually gonna have to move the image in a second because this one, Bulbasaur, I could fit all in one view, but this one I cannot. I just want to make sure I have like basically the top part covered. I kind of, admittedly, I kind of zoned out a little bit because I just like, I was very, I don't want to say focused, but I was like, I kind of got lost in doing this. I had to kind of remember what I was doing. Okay, yeah, now I have to move the image. Probably zoom out a little bit. Yeah. There we go, okay. That's better. Where am I looking? I have to reorient myself now looking at it though. That's perpendicular with that. So I think the general idea is that I'm gonna try to do the entire Venusaur line right now. And I think that's fair. I think that makes sense. And I could generally do that for like a while. Like next time I would do the Charmander line and then after that the Squirtle line. And so on and so forth. Although eventually that formula would have to change since you know, Pokemon that only have they're only like a 2-stage evolution or stuff that doesn't have any evolution line at all. And also sometimes I might just want to go longer. Sometimes I might not want to go longer. That goes there. Okay, that's from that. I was a little nervous for a second, but we're good. So at this point, wow, it's hard to keep track of where I am, but we're on the leaf part of the plant. We're not at the top yet. These older sprites are definitely a lot harder to kind of like keep track of than where you are, because there's so, since there's only a couple colors, everything kind of blends together. Is this black right here? Yes it is. And there's black right here. And then, is that right? Okay. There's this right here, then you go up and you go up again. It's like that. Okay, that's not right. Oh, because that's just one less. Okay, cool. I didn't mess up. That is quite comforting. And now let's just outline this in the dark green. I hope that the audio balancing is good. I had the Pokemon music on quite low, so that you could hear it, but it's not like overpowering anything. And then I wanted to keep the Minecraft sound on, so that you can hear me placing the blocks, because I feel like it'd be kind of weird if it was just like off. And then obviously my voice. And then kind of working our way back over to the right side a bit. It's like that big thing right there. Like that. This goes across. Did I put the white in here? I did not yet. Okay. You got that right there, and that right there. Yeah. Then 1, 2. Bam. Is that also? Yeah, okay, that's also dark. And then, hold on, I confused myself. You have this, And then it goes up to 2. I see, okay. I misoriented the white. So that's right there. And then you have 2. And then you have 2. And then you have 1. So it connects up with the black. And then that. Cool. And then that's all lime, that's all lime. And these 2 are not. And these 2 are not. The rest is. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we got it. And then most of this right here, besides this, is black. All this is just filled in, which is kind of a lot, but there's a lot of like, there's a lot of different things coming together right here. Okay. And then there's a single line. Okay. I'm going to be working on some of the green detail a bit here. I think that'll help me with where borders will go. Oops, I meant to place that to the right. There we go. Okay, and then another green. Just make sure nobody's chatted. I don't think so. No, it looks like no chat so far. Okay. Cool. Okay, we got one right there. So now this is like the top right part of the leaf if you're looking at Ivysaur. Right there. If I had to guess, Venusaur is going to be even more detail oriented. That should connect right with there, which it does. I think that's something really nice about pixel art is when you're working on it and like especially when you're doing like multiple parts and you just see like things just connect how they're supposed to. I find that quite satisfying. Okay, that's the 2 up and then out. 1, 2, 3. Like that. This is the peak of Ivysaur. It does not get any taller than that, which is good because there's not much room besides that. Okay. Got that. Goes down one more. Yeah. Okay. And then coming off of this. Okay. This part gets kind of complicated. Still on the right track or? No, because I'm building the same thing right there. I just pointed out my screen as if you could see, but okay. Where am I here? So this should lead to black right here, right? 2 up? No, it's 1 up. and then okay. Apologies for that. Where was I? Okay. So I think in here it's mostly just dark green. Like I think I filled in most of the stuff. I say that, but 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Then that goes there. Okay. Yes, okay, that's right. That's right. Okay, cool. Does that mean that the border is mostly done? I think it is. Okay, so let's go over here and kind of start to fill stuff in. Every single thing in here is dark green. Yeah, so Ivysaur definitely took a bit longer, because Bulbasaur took about 20 minutes, and this took about 40. Is this all... Oh, I'm making a mistake here. This is not all dark green. Okay, that's dark green going into there. I want to try to separate it off so that I don't have to think about it. I could just kind of fill in. I think that there's some white right here. Yes, and then lime right there. Lime right there. Lime. Okay, there's more white here. I think goes like that. Yeah. That, and I think like that. Yeah. And everything from here down is just dark green. What's this right here? This is lime. That's lime. Everything else is green? Yeah, everything else is dark green. Okay. Let's done with that part. I'm seeing it. I am seeing it. Okay, I think that's the last of the white, period. And then there's that, and then I think most of the rest of this is just dark green. Yeah, okay, it just follows it up. I think it just follows it up from there. Yeah, okay. It's 2. I think it goes like that. Okay, oh, and then this in here is also dark. This is light. Don't know why I didn't fill that in before. What are we looking at here? Is this all just light? Yeah. And then this is also just light. Okay. So, what's this over here? Actually, I didn't finish this over here. This actually, I still have to build this out a bit. So, I said I was done with the white, but I was not. 'Cause there's some right there. Okay, now I'm done with the white. Okay. That should be one away from that, which it is. At one point I was really scared that I messed something up. And that I was really off, but I wasn't. 3. It's weird that I didn't connect that to there. I might actually turn the music up a little bit. Because it's a little on the quiet. How's that? Is that better? Hopefully that's not too loud. I guess it might be better if the music's a little bit louder, like a little bit more prominent, so that when there are parts where I don't have much to say, and I'm just kind of building, it could kind of fill the void a bit better. That's good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now that part is done. So I think the only remaining part is his face. Which, let me just scroll down on this. I think for the most part I just gotta fill it in. Just kind of assessing. He does have a spot on his face. There's a spot right here. Which is just that. And I think that's it. I think the rest is just lime. Does this look right? Yeah, okay, that looks right. This, yep, okay, this is all good too. This follows that up? Yep, this does. And... yep, okay. Then this should also... no, actually, this right here is dark green. Yeah. Then the rest is light. Building in Java specifically also kind of reminds me of how I type, because I am very bad at typing, but so I often will go back and fix my mistakes. So with the misplaced blocks, it kind of reminds me of that. But hey, that is Ivysaur. Ivysaur's done. Like I said, it's very like they very much shoved it into the bottom right hand corner, but it let me just kind of, oops, I meant to the image. Yeah, no, that is Ivysaur. Okay. So, here, actually, let's look at the daytime. Yeah, that looks even more accurate in my opinion. Yeah, I'm very much torn on doing like total day or total night, because like it feels like it almost completely makes the normal type 1 dark like unseeable. I don't know why I said dark, but unseeable. And then it kind of like, I don't know, it drowns some things out, but in some ways it also distinguishes some. Because like it makes, actually I feel like a good example would be to see if how it distinguishes fighting from fire, which is right here. Which I think it probably does about the same day versus night. Yeah. Like night just looks so much more ambient to me. Actually, isn't there I usually do night, but does midnight make it look any different? Makes it look darker. Actually, I think this is how I mainly had it. Yeah, I guess the issue with this though is that the lighting on it is like inconsistent because it's only lit on the sides. Does noon look? Noon just kind of looks the same as day, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks the same. Alright, I'll keep it on day for now. Okay, so next, I'll do one more for this stream. I will do Venusaur. So I will switch that over, and then I'm going to take just a very short intermission to use the bathroom. And when we come back to it, we will be doing Venusaur. Just open it on. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and now we can get Venusaur started. So, looking at Venusaur, there's definitely quite a lot more to it, as it takes up almost the entire thing. And it's not going to be super easy to pinpoint, where I'm starting with it. Actually, I can probably measure it in an interesting way. I need, what is that? 29? 29, where's 29? This is 29. Yeah, okay. So what is that? The 3, okay. So I take the 3, an Ivysaur right here. I think this is it right here. And then it should just be, it should start right there. I hope. Let me just make sure again, because I don't want to mess this up. Doesn't seem right. The way I have it. Okay. I'm just gonna, to not mess this up, I'm going to just do my tried and true counting method. So I'm gonna start in the bottom right corner. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, okay, let's do 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we got that. Oops. Very simple fix. Okay. So this is towards the bottom right. Probably gonna have to zoom out soon since this thing, I zoomed in quite a bit to look at it. Okay. I might actually, I'm gonna sort my inventory around just a little bit different. I think I want to do this instead so that I could quickly switch from black to white or to like the darker green. Because otherwise I'm like scrolling all the way. Oops. Our first case of the pixels going all the way to the bottom. Not that that's interesting, but it's interesting to me, I guess. I'm gonna try to stick to just doing the black and white for now. See how that goes, but that's probably not going to last long if I'm honest. 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This is transitioning from Venusaur's leg to its head, although I'm kind of going back towards the leg now. And yeah, we got some green here. Yeah, the issue is that I can't just stay on the border because some of its border isn't black, which kind of bothers me. But it is what it is. I'm going to keep it consistent. Oops. That's the wrong one. Oops. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Venusaur's like body connects with its plant a lot more seamlessly in this one compared to Ivysaur, so that makes things easier. Well, I've already broken my I don't want to say rule, but my hope that I would just be doing black and white first, but it's like I want to section out a section, so I just start doing it. But when I come back to it later to fill it in, it'll be a lot easier. Because that's like its foot pretty much all done besides like filling in the green part. The lime green part, that is. Okay, so let's head back up here. That looks good. So now this is kind of going like... that's 5, okay. Just to make sure that connects. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yes, that connects perfectly. Okay. And now this is its eyebrow. And this is just its eye. Which... its eye is quite defined. Yeah. And then something that I kind of like about it is that its eye kind of like helps... what's going on here? Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, okay. We're okay. I just hadn't done that black part yet. Wait, so that... okay, hold on. We got 2, and then 2 more. There's a gap. And then 3. Then 1, 2 up there. And that should be, yeah, okay, just below the white. Okay. We're good. We are good. No problems. Let's get some white in there. Okay. So what I like is that with this, everything to the right of the eye right here is all dark. Like, that's all dark green. Everything to the left, at least for a while, is light green. Okay. So going back up here. Yeah, more border stuff. Okay. So that goes up, and then it kind of creates a little crosshair. And then that's how that connects to there. And I'll leave that for now, because with this crosshair it goes up to... then it goes there. Okay. That goes up. And I don't have the image zoomed... I have the image zoomed in enough to where I can't see anything else. So this part right here is the plant, at least part of the leaves of the plant. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Okay. Whenever I zoom out though, I get disoriented about where I am. Okay, get that. This part has a lot of, a lot of dark green for the borders. That, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Yeah. White right there, lime right there, dark green right there. And that's 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back to here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Yeah, okay. Looking good so far. That goes there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I keep wanting to go back to parts, but then I just keep getting distracted with new parts. There we go. Yeah, okay, because then that comes down there. And that will eventually go around, but either way, we go back to right here. 2, 3, 4, and there should also be that right there. Actually, the best way to gauge that is get that right there. And then something kind of silly happens here. Yeah, okay. We're good. There's actually a little, like, airspace right here where there's nothing. Right here. Okay. Is this part good? This part is not good. That connects that down. Okay. I go back to here. And right here. Here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this just goes all the way over. And then there's that. So that's how that connects. Okay. And then that white is there. That white's good. Okay. I see what I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3. Sure, nobody's chatted. I don't think anyone has. Nope. I lost where I am again. Okay, there we go. And this right here is just all filled in? Yeah. Yeah, all of it's filled in. I don't know why I'm doing that right now, but why not? Okay. And then I was gonna go back over to... May as well go back to here for a minute. Comes up here. That. 1, 2. I have to zoom out again in a second. We are working our way around. See, I didn't zoom up, I just scrolled up. Okay, and that connects to there nicely. Looks like 5, 3, 4, 5. We're almost at the top. That's 4. That. Perfect. that. There's a lot of white in here. White is actually less so used as details and more so used to fill in. Is this all white? Yeah, okay, this is all white in here. There we go. I guess to highlight the shine on the plant or whatever, because we're on this is the top part of the plant right here. We're gonna keep going with the outline of it for now. Okay. Like that. I'm gonna keep working on the outline because I'm getting myself confused. That's right there. I don't know why I put that there. Goes like that. That goes like that. It should be like, oops. It should be like one away from the top. Yeah, okay. So that goes like that. And this is the other side. I'm gonna try to work down. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And this kind of marks like the center of the plant. Comes up 3, makes a T. That. Okay, and this is just filled in right here. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, okay. So that's like the middle plant part, like, I guess kind of done. Not really, but at least it's done enough to where I recognize what I have to do with it. And 3 there. And that actually leads out to air, so I'm glad I filled that in there right now. He's coming together. He's speaking through. He's speaking through. Okay. So now we got kind of like a pyramid way of going down. Like that. And then that goes like that. There's a gap of 3. Yeah, okay, good. That. Okay. Okay, it's like a reverse T. Or it's like a lowercase t. And that connects like that. Perfect. I'm gonna fill this in here because it's an enclosed space. This is like that. Okay. Which also means there should be another black one here. filling in some of the spots right now, just because I could kind of see them. Okay, now I'm going to move the image again so that I can see over on the left side of the body. Okay, we'll start back up here. So right here we have that. It's capped off by a green. Down and that goes over, and there's a cap there. And there's a little bit of lime here, and then the rest, but not quite the rest. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's all dark green. Do that more. Yeah. Like that? Yes. Okay. And then the rest of that's white. So I'll get there at some point. A lot of this in here is white. We're going to continue with the border. Oops. That's the wrong color. That's 6. Looks like 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And over here, it kind of gets. This is like the far left side of the leaf part of the plant. Kind of excited to eventually get back to like Charmander or something, like something more simplistic, because this is this can be a little bit confusing. I mean, I don't really want to say confusing, but maybe like disorienting in a way, just because there's a lot of sameness, but at the same time there's a lot to pay attention to. That 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, yeah, and that kind of like outlines the plant part. Going back up here, we are firmly like back into body territory. Scroll down a little bit, and now we're going to be basically doing the left side of the face, which I will start that over here. So below this, 3 of these. Okay. That's kind of weird because there's not a lot of borders at all. But in a way, though, it makes it easier to track since the colors switch up a lot. Because one of the harder things to do is to count exactly how many blocks you need to place. If you have the same block several times in a row, like 6 is usually my like limit when it comes to that. Because after that it like blends together. Like that. 3. 1, 2, 3. That. This is its other eye. That's why there's so much black here. And then just add a little bit of the green where it needs to be. Where? Okay. Yeah, okay. And then 2 white there. That right there. It'll just go right across. Yes, it does. Okay. You got its nose coming up here. 5 diagonals. And that just goes all the way across. And this should be 4. This should be 5. And then here's nostril 1 and nostril 2. And then there's some shine. And then this should all be black. Yeah. Okay. And then... Oops, what the heck did I do there? Okay. That going into there, and that's white right there. That just goes across. Okay, so we're getting a lot of the details worked out right now. I think I'm technically not done with the border, but I'm actually going to go back to that right now. It's 2, another 2 white right there. Got that like that. That should, yeah, that should be completely good. Okay, I think that's technically the border done. That's an air pocket. That's 3, 2. It's an air pocket, and that pokes out. And where does this go? That green goes there. There is this right here? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Everything here is light green. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hopefully I didn't miss. Oh, actually, I just saw your chat now, 8 minutes later, but I'm glad that I finally got it. This is what we're looking at. We're basically just filling in now. So it shouldn't be too much longer. Every now and then I will have to, I may catch that I may have to place like a couple white or darker green blocks. But for the most part we're just filling in at this point. I apologize that I did not see your chat sooner. I'm not very used to this, so. I'm still... Where are we? We're just above the eye? Yeah, okay, and I have like the cutoff right there. And the cutoff for that. Okay, yeah, so we're all good. Okay, now everything to the right of here should be... This is lime, and then everything is dark from here. That... Yes, okay. This is all lime. Okay. I've done... There's actually one green right there. Okay. There's also a little bit of green over here as well. And it's just all dark right here. This... I can actually determine how this is gonna be, because that goes along there, and then that like that, and then like that. Okay, so the rest of that is lime. And then this is all dark. Okay. And making sure this over here is all correct. Yes, that looks to be correct. Okay, so now I just have to fill in like the rest of this, which it's a little less shapen, but I've already kind of like mapped it out a decent bit. I think my main issue is just gonna be continuously finding where I actually am. I'm like right above the face right now. Okay, I see where I am. I have that placed. Oh, did I forget? Oh, did I accidentally break that? I think I did. Yeah. That's good. There's actually a bit more black here. Oh yeah, okay, I missed a little bit of detail in the upper plant part. That goes like that, and then goes down 3. And then that's all white. And then this, the rest of this is lime. Yeah, okay. And then there's definitely some dark green along there, but I'll get to that. That goes up like that. What's right here? That's dark green, okay. Okay, so let's fill in the rest of this detail right here. We have 3. Okay, and then this line just goes all the way across, connecting to the white. That's 4. That goes over 1. And that leaves a pocket of 3 for air. Okay. Okay, this is all lime. What about below it? Yep. Okay. This is dark. We have like 2 lime spots right here with the rest being dark. And is this is not an air pocket, that is dark. That's the air pocket. Okay. Up or down from here? I'm thinking we go up. So all this right here is just white. Yeah. think maybe not all of this up here is white, but most of it is. This is lime. This is lime. That's okay, that's all good. Another one. And then, what am I looking at right here? I don't know why that's there. That should not be there. It's like that. Okay, that's good there. We got that there. Is that how that looks? Yes. Cool. And then what about over here? 2 rows of lime. Then it comes down, connects to that. Perfect, okay. So we basically have two things left. Like 2 kind of like, I guess, spots to section off. Being the leaf part of the plant. And then actually I think it's all. The top part of the plant and the leaf part of the plant. I gotta stop losing my place though when I'm like looking back and forth. Okay. So that goes like that. I've already mapped out all these spots here. Although there is some lime here. Okay. That's the air pocket spot. That connects all the way up to here. Okay, so this is all white. Okay. This up here is all lime. Okay. Now there's a little bit of some lime here. Dark here, and then the rest of it is white. So this is about to be the top part of the plant done. So after this, it's just the leaf part. Yeah, okay. And then what's this right here? This is an air pocket, okay. I think this part is a bit more turbulent when it comes to the color choice, just because it's a lot more crowded, but it's not too bad. The white right here is surrounded by lime. Okay, and then we have some more dark green though. And then the rest of that is lime. Okay, we just have a tiny bit left. We're almost done here. Where am I looking? These 2 go up. And those. Okay. So this is dark green. This is light green. This is light green. And then this is all dark green in here. Yes. And then that up there. Okay. Is that it? Yep. Wait. Yeah, okay. No, that's a wrap on Venusaur. Wow, it is so much bigger than Bulbasaur. Okay, so that is the first 3 done. I don't know what kind of percentage that is, but it's 3 out of 151. So if you want, you can do that math. I think I'm like a 50th of the way done. But either way, we have the first starter trio done. I think they came out pretty good. At night they look good too. Not quite as illuminated, but I think they still look quite good. Set it back to day. So next time, which I'm not sure when that will be, I would like to I'll probably make a community post in my channel about it. The next time I want to go live. But hopefully it will be soon. So next time we will do Charmander. Thank you very much, Lunadium. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I hope to see you all again soon.